Hi guys, welcome to Hope with Jonathan podcast. And on this podcast, we will share the patient's personal story with battling kidney disease, dialysis, transplant, and more. Guys, we'll also share stories of hope and encouragement for those that are in need of a living kidney donor. We will also advocate for them, a living donor, to step forward to give them the miracle gift of life of transplant. Guys, based upon my personal near-death experience with kidney disease, I started this streaming show called Hope with Jonathan, and also this podcast, Hope with Jonathan Podcast. Guys, if you want to hear more stories like this, please stay tuned. Hope with Jonathan podcast is a Hope Media production. Never let hope become a memory. Hope with Jonathan podcast is a Hope Media production. Hope with Jonathan podcast is in collaboration with Impact America Media, where we give hope to patients to continue on, stay motivated, inspire, and encourage them to continue in the journey. For more information on Impact America Media, please visit impactamericamedia.com. Again, Hope with Jonathan podcast is in collaboration with Impact America Media. KidneyTrails.com. Kidney Trails is an organization that is dedicated to helping those that may be facing kidney disease by education, inspiration, and motivation, by bringing real-life experience from those that have traveled the road of kidney disease, and also information from the medical professionals to help you on your journey. Guys, Kidney Trails offers blog writings from many different writers and authors who give an aspect and real-life experiences with battling kidney disease, dialysis, transplant, and more. Guys, KidneyTrails.com has videos. They also offer a podcast called the Kidney Trails Podcast. And soon to be released, a comic book is coming out. Guys, for more information on this, go to www.kidneytrails.com. Hey guys, go over to www.kidneywarriormerch.com. Submit your story today and get a shot at being the Warrior of the Month. If you're selected as the Warrior of the Month, you'll get a chance to interview with Hope with Jonathan podcast. Whether you're a kidney warrior, kidney dialysis patient, or even a kidney transplant patient, or maybe you've just been diagnosed with kidney disease, go over to www.kidneywarriormerch.com and submit your story today. Kidney Warrior Merch is a supporter of Hope with Jonathan podcast. Again, guys, that's www.kidneywarriormerch.com. Hey guys, welcome back to Hope with Jonathan podcast. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on and tell everybody thank you very much for all the support for Hope with Jonathan and the Hope with Jonathan podcast. I appreciate everyone's love, feedback, support, all the shares. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to share other warrior stories that are in need of a living donor. I've also interviewed some transplant patients that have ended up receiving their miracle gift of life of transplant. So I want to thank them for being able to share their stories. And this has been an amazing journey. But yes, today I am celebrating 9 months transplanted. And so today I've been reflecting and spending some time just thinking about what happened with me 9 months ago and the journey that I've been on. And I wanted to come on and do a really quick, just kind of a celebratory part of this podcast to kind of talk about where I'm at right now, how things have been going, and, the progression and things like that. So currently I'm doing really well. Labs are just excellent across the board. Numbers are looking really good. The nephrologist and my team are just super impressed with where I'm at right now with, all of my levels. Everything is, looking really good as far as the creatinine levels, the GFR, potassium, things, all the things that were just so out of whack before without the kidney and while I was on dialysis, are now corrected. No more anemia. High blood pressure is gone. Believe it or not, my blood pressure ended up coming back to normal, and I've been able to maintain that. So I'm not currently on any blood pressure medication, which I'm very grateful for. As far as sugar levels, my diabetes is very well under control for now. The levels, A1C was around a 6. The last A1C I had, which was a couple of weeks ago. I'm really pleased with that. I think I'd like to get it down to more around about the 5 area, but, really well, really pleased with a 6 for now. I have noticed that the Prograf and Cellcept, the immunosuppressants, seem to kind of push the sugar a little bit higher sometimes at some points. But other than that, I'm really pleased with how things are going, and I'm really excited. And, this is just starting to feel real. At first, I wasn't sure where things were going to go, but right now this is really real. I've had to pinch myself a couple of times, but 9 months, post-transplanted, I'm really, really excited and very grateful and very blessed to be alive and be able to share my story and hopefully encourage others to, continue to strive and continue to reach for your goals and continue to try, to stay helpful, healthy, and keep pushing until you find your donor, and to keep pushing to try to stay in good shape and stay on that transplant list. Continue to just keep fighting. And I want to encourage those to, definitely stay in contact with your support team and anybody that's, you consider your support, to stay in contact with them and,
And, just continue to hang on to hope. Hope is a very strong word, and, it'll help you along on your journey when you're, having a hard days. Hang on to hope and reach out to your support. And, I was really blessed to have a strong support team. So I know there's not, everybody doesn't have that luxury. And so if you don't have that luxury, I would definitely reach out to your local community, your social worker, try to help get you in touch with some sort of support group, whether it be at a hospital or maybe you can reach out to some different organizations that offer support groups such as kidneysolutions.org. We have a support group for kidney patients. We meet every Monday and Thursday night at 6 p.m. Central. So just remember that if you're in need and you need a support group, that we do offer a support group at Kidney Solutions. But hey guys, man, this has been an incredible journey, life-altering, life-changing, journey. And many of you out there are still in need. Many of you out there that are on this journey, you're out there and you're still in need. I want you to know that we're still believing for you, and we're still praying for you. And I hope with Jonathan is here to put the spotlight on and share for patients, help push their story out there, and in hopes of finding you a possible living donor to step forward and want to donate to you. But hey guys, again, just want to let you know a few things about me, a little bit about my story. 9 months post celebration today, just 3 more months. I've been doing these quarterly, so I did one at 3, I did one at 6, and I did one now on my 9th month. And on my 1 year, I'll definitely do another one to celebrate that 1 year. But just really excited. Really grateful again to my donor family. I was thinking about it today, about my donor family and whole situation with the way things went for me to get my kidney. I was thinking about he was signed to be a donor, a registered donor by signing his driver's license to be a donor. And I remember, when they called me, and this thought kind of came to me today, was that, even though he was a donor, the family did not have to reach out to me and direct donate. He would have been a donor regardless. His organs would have went somewhere to somebody. But fortunately for me, he, was, as a registered donor, they were able to meet and talk about it and think about it and thought about me, and they sent me his kidney by direct donation, and they were able to do that. And by doing that, I'm still blown away by their decision, because like I said, easily they could have just said, we'll just push his organs off, and wherever his organs end up, that's where they end up. But no, they decided that they were going to give me one of his kidneys. And by doing so, they saved my life and changed my life. But not only did they save my life, they saved a wife from, having to deal with a husband that's on dialysis and possibly losing him to kidney disease. They saved my children from losing their father to kidney disease. They saved my mother from losing a son to kidney disease, my sister from losing a brother to kidney disease, and the list just keeps going on and on. But you guys get the point, and why it's so important that we talk about organ donation and why we advocate so strongly for people to donate life and become donors, is because of my story and situations like mine, that I was in need. that donation does not only affect the recipient, but it affects the recipient's whole family. And again, I'm forever grateful, forever changed, and everybody wants to know, like, what keeps you motivated or what keeps you going. I mean, there's a lot of different warrior stories out there that keep me motivated, especially the ones that I see that are, really young and challenged by kidney disease. And there's one girl I know that I'm following. She's a teenager, and she's dealing with battling kidney disease, in need of a living donor. And those type of stories keep me motivated. But it's just the fact that there's so many people out there that need a living donor to step up, or they need a kidney to continue on. And like I said, that kidney is going to not only save their life, but it's going to change everybody that is in the patient's life, such as a spouse, a child, a mother, a brother, a sister. It's going to affect all of them, because you're saving them from going through the grief of losing a loved one. So just a couple of little things that I wanted to share today. Just really excited about what we're doing with Hope with Jonathan in the Hope with Jonathan podcast, and just really excited today to celebrate 9 months post kidney transplant. Received my gift of life on August the 11th of 2020 during the midst of COVID. But you know what? God had his hand on me, and he protected me, and I was able to receive my miracle. And, I've been doing really well, and wanted to, participate in some things. I've been pushing toward doing a whole lot more of exercising and things like that. And I was exercising before transplant. I was exercising during dialysis, and even before I ended up in kidney failure, I was exercising. But now I'm pushing exercise even more, and I've been participating in the 37-mile challenge for the AKF. Those of you that don't know what the AKF stands for, it's American Kidney Fund. And I wanted to kind of give you guys a few little reasons of why I support the American Kidney Fund. American Kidney Fund is an organization, nonprofit organization that helps kidney patients with financial assistance for those that may need some help with some medical expenses due to battling kidney disease. They help patients that are in need. Also, dialysis patients, that are in need, that have some medical expenses and things like that. Also, helping patients, with some issues that they have, possibly with, being able to afford things during their kidney transplant. Also, providing emergency assistance for patients. So basically, dialysis patients, maintaining critical needed health coverage, dialysis patients able to afford, their kidney transplants, and people receiving support from, AKF's coronavirus emergency fund. These are the type of things that the AKF, does. They're one of the highest rated kidney nonprofits. And so, the 37-mile challenge is to raise life-saving funds for the 37 million patients in America battling kidney disease. 37 million patients battling kidney disease. 97 cents of every dollar you raise goes toward direct financial assistance, clinical research, advocacy, prevention activities, top-rated health education resources, and much more. It's helping millions of people with kidney disease. So there's many people that are doing this walk right now, And these are just some of the things, some of the statistics that, and some of the facts that you can look at right off of their website that I'm just talking about. That the 37 mile challenge is all about. And basically, we're raising funds for awareness during this 37 mile challenge, and it's running from May 1st to May 31st. And the goal is to have raised $37,000, okay, for the kidney patients across the U.S. Again, 37 million Americans living with kidney disease who need help and need your support. So, again, for more research on this, you can go to kidneynation.org. You can also go to their Facebook page over on American Kidney Fund. There's also a Facebook group called the 37 Mile Challenge. And guys, I really want to talk just for a second about what the American Kidney Fund did for me on this really quick podcast. Basically, just wanted to kind of tell you guys that, when I was on dialysis, I was in need of some financial support, some things that I needed, resources that I needed help with. And I talked with my social worker, and my social worker was able to, do the research and look and see what, maybe the American Kidney Fund could help me with. And American Kidney Fund, was able to help me in some certain aspects to help me cover certain things that I needed, taken care of. I'm not going to go into complete detail of everything that they did for me, but they, were able to offer me some assistance. So, like I said, this is one of the reasons why I'm giving back to them. I'm doing this 37 mile challenge, trying to help give back to them for everything that they did for me. So the 37 million Americans that are battling kidney disease, there's many of us that were in need, that needed some sort of support, some sort of help, during the midst of battling this crazy disease. So we definitely needed, some support, and many of us needed some sort of, resource to be able to, reach out to. And American Kidney Fund does that for the kidney patients. But in order for them to be able to do that, they have to be able to raise funds. And that's the reason why that they, create these walks and different things like that, to help, raise, different types of funding for, for them to be able to help us as kidney patients. So, basically, if you guys are interested at all, you come across this podcast and you're interested at all to helping the American Kidney Fund with the 37 million Americans that are battling kidney disease, okay, for the 37 mile challenge, we're trying to raise $37,000, okay? You can go over to my personal page at Jonathan Trailer, okay? And there's a pinned post on my Facebook page that is very easy to access. You can find it and click on the link on the pinned post, and you'll be able to donate. It's very easy. It's very simple. It's trustworthy, and you can donate. Every dollar helps, guys. Every dollar. So if you want to give $1, you can give $1. If you want to give $5, you can give $5, $10, $15, etc., etc. And do whatever your heart tells you. Whatever you're compelled to give during this fundraiser, and you will be blessed. I'm telling you, you will be blessed. There's a whole lot of us, kidney patients, that have been impacted and affected by the works of the American Kidney Fund. Some of you possibly are, it's unknown. You may have gotten assistance or help from them and you did not know about it, okay? Like I said, I talked to my social worker about helping, and she was able to, get in contact with them and do whatever they needed to do to help me get the proper type of assistance that I needed, to help me out. And, it was much appreciated. I was very grateful for the assistance and the help. And this wasn't like funding that they just hand you or anything like that. This goes for your medical expenses and things like that. But I wanted to give back. I want to give back to organizations like this. I wanted to help out because they helped me out when I was in need. And the whole time I was on dialysis, I was able to receive this assistance. Now that I'm a transplant patient, I'm no longer receiving the assistance, and that's fine with me. But because they were, there for me during, one of my most hardest times that I had to deal with and face, I was more than happy to try to give back to these this organization, American Kidney Fund. And so, but guys, again, really excited. If you guys want to join in and donate on my behalf, again, Jonathan Traylor on Facebook. If we're not already friends on Facebook, please go over and add me as a friend. Be glad to add you as a friend. I'm a pretty friendly guy, so I have lots of friends on Facebook. But if you guys want to add me, I'm also on Instagram at Jonathan Traylor. Actually, on Instagram, I'm Jonathan E. Traylor, but it's pretty much the same picture on there. I try to keep those fresh. And I'm on Twitter as well at Hope Host. I'm on Instagram. Like I said, I'm even on Snapchat, believe it or not. I'm on TikTok as well. But again, across the board, you can find Hope with Jonathan on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Hope with Jonathan podcast, and then you can find Hope with Jonathan at YouTube. We have a YouTube channel where you can watch the live streaming interviews. You can also stream the podcast over there as well on YouTube. The application that I'm using for the podcast actually posted over there on YouTube as well. So you're able to catch it over there if you like to listen to audio podcasts via YouTube. But guys, again, appreciate all the love and support for the Hope with Jonathan podcast. Look out for us. We're going to have some more amazing warrior stories come through. And we also have some other projects that's going on. So really excited about what's going on with Hope with Jonathan and the Hope with Jonathan podcast. Again, guys, really appreciate my donor family. God bless them. Rest in peace, my donor. His name is Scott. I won't give his last name, but he knows, and the family knows who I'm referring to. And I'll name my kidney after him. His name's Scott. And God bless them. God bless my donor family, man. They've totally changed my life with their decision to ultimately direct donate me his kidney all the way via from Louisville, Kentucky, my hometown. They sent the kidney in an airplane by CODA got involved, which is the Kentucky or Organ Donor Association there, and they sent it by airplane down here to San Antonio, Texas, where I was transplanted on August the 11th in San Antonio, Texas at Methodist Specialty and Transplant. I have an amazing staff and team down there at Methodist Specialty and Transplant. I have an amazing nephrologist. The whole team and staff, I just can't say enough about them. Love them to death. They're on top of things, and they keep me in order. So I just really appreciate them as well. It takes a team, and also just I want to give a shout out to Kidney Solutions, kidneysolution.org. Man, it's just a very, very strong influence with an involvement in my kidney journey, my advocacy. Everything I do is partially, because of Kidney Solutions and inspirations and all the involvement that they had, and the effects that they had on my life because they were pushing so hard for me to, help me find a donor. Everything that I do is because of them. So I always have to give Kidney Solutions credit for the inspiration and the motivation that they've done for me as far as a patient and everything that they've done. And they're one of the main reasons why I'm a volunteer with them now, and everything that I'm doing with them for kidneysolutions.org. So shout out to kidneysolutions.org, Kent Bressler. Want to send a shout out to Urban Health Outreach Media, Mr. Steve Belcher, and want to send a shout out to the Warriors Quest Show, Jared Brown, and I want to send a shout out also to Uncle Jim Myers with Kidney Stories 2, and again Kent Bressler with the Kent's Kidney Stories podcast. All of those people that I just mentioned interviewed me when I was in need of a living donor, and they're major influencers of mine, and one of the main reasons why that I had the ideal of wanting to start doing the same thing with Hope with Jonathan, and starting to advocate and interview other patients in need, and being an advocate, and just trying to create awareness for kidney disease. So shout out to all of them, and shout out to all of the people in my life that have been major supporters, friends, family, my immediate family, my wife Melissa, my son Jet, my daughter, my beautiful daughter Mackenzie, who just graduated high school, and my son, he's moving on to being a sophomore in college. I want to send a huge shout out to him. My beautiful wife Melissa for being my nurse, my wife, my friend, my caretaker. I can't do it without them. And I want to send a shout out to all of them. Also, want to send a shout out to all my friends and supporters of Hope with Jonathan, Kyle with Kidney Warrior merch, Will's Porter at Impact American Media, and Anthony Reed and with Kidney Trails. These three supporters are just really special to me. Appreciate everything that they're doing in the kidney community. So, I got a lot of people that I probably missed or left out, and I just want to tell everybody out there how much I love and appreciate everybody. And there's been so many people that's been influential to me. I just appreciate all the love, prayers, and support. And most of all, I want to give thanks to the Lord above, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without Him, none of this is possible. But through Him, all things are possible. So I want to give glory and honor to Him, and He deserves all the glory, all the praise, all the honor. First of all, just for being who He is. He's God, and just amazing power that He has when you pray and believe in Him. So I'm a huge person of faith and believe in the power of prayer, and so I just want to send a shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and just give Him all the glory. Thank you, Lord, for another day, and thank you, Lord, for blessing me with 9 months of a living, and thank you, Lord, for my kidney transplant. I can't stress enough, going throughout your day, just thank Him for everything that you have in your life. You'd be surprised how much your life will change if you just begin to thank the Lord in advance for things that will happen in your life. And I believe in that. So, but anyway, guys, again, appreciate all the support for Hope with Jonathan podcast. if you want to go over and support me while I'm doing this walk 37-mile challenge for the AKF, please go over and to my personal link. You can click the link there and donate. And again, every dollar helps. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave you here. And you guys take care. God bless. And we'll see you on the next podcast. Stay safe out there. And remember to take care of your kidneys. And hang on to hope. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, welcome to Hope with Jonathan podcast. Thanks for all the support for the podcast, also for Hope with Jonathan. Definitely appreciate it. If you're interested in helping out and supporting what we're doing with Hope with Jonathan and the Hope with Jonathan podcast, you can definitely do so by clicking on the listener support. Also, you can find us on social media at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're also on YouTube, and you can find us also on TikTok. All you have to do is type in Hope with Jonathan, and you can find Hope with Jonathan podcast. You can find us on almost all platforms, mainly on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We're on some others, but feel free to find us on any platform that you can. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in and listening to Hope with Jonathan. Appreciate your support. Thank you very much.
Hope with Jonathan podcast is a Hope Media production. Never let hope become a memory. Hope with Jonathan podcast is a Hope Media production.